Safe, as in my brain's not gonna melt.
No, it's a simple feedback loop. Boom. All right? When you vibe on Barry, your brain waves send me the necessary data to pinpoint whatever dimensional pocket or corner of the universe that Barry is stuck in. And then we electrically stimulate your prefrontal cortex while over your reach, which gives you physical access to Barry and let you be the beacon to guide him home. Simple feedback loop.
I'm sorry, did you say electrically stimulate?
Ramon, do you want to bring Barry back or not? Yeah, we have a lock.
I don't understand. If I'm the Flash, then why are you doing this to me? Why do I have to catch this thing before you let me go back? Please, look, I'll do whatever you want. Just let me go back right now so I can help my friends. What is that?
Those are your friends. They want you to come back.
Can I?
Of course. But if you do, it'll be without your powers.
Take my hand! Johnny, take my hand!
The choice is yours, Barry.
Awesome.
Oh, Cisco's Metahumane Alert app is going crazy. Oh, Tony just trashed the hell out of Jitters.
No, that is strange. He knocks over a hydrant on 4th and Stevenson, doesn't go in the building. Then smashes a Humvee in front of the Big Belly Burger, but doesn't go in the building. Gets to CC Jitters, he actually goes in.
Yeah, it's like Jitters was his target, but why?
When I was in Iron Heights awaiting trial, I had a cellmate who always swore he was going to break out. At a pretrial hearing, he stole a deputy's gun and escaped in a police cruiser. There's a point to this, Joe, I promise. Now, the poor dumb bastard could have gone anywhere, right? But he was apprehended 2 hours later. Do you know why? Because he went to his old girlfriend's house looking for her.
So you think that's what Tony's doing, even in the stage he's in now?
I think people are creatures of habit, sometimes at a level stronger than conscious thought.
No, I don't think that Tony had a girlfriend. I mean, not the way that he was hitting on me when he came into Jitters. He's after me again.
So, when he was after you the first time, where'd you see him next? After Jitters?
Home. He came to our house, but he took you. Wally's there now.
No, Dad, this is good. We know where he is and we know what he wants. That means we know how to beat him.
How do you propose we do that?
We use me as bait to lure him back to Star Labs, where Cisco and Wells can kill him. Again.
Who are you pretending to be now? I don't have time for this.
Yes, you do, Barry. You have all the time in the universe. Literally.
No, I don't. And how can you stand there in judgment and accuse me of rejecting my gift? Do you have any idea how much I've done since I was first struck by lightning? How many people I've helped with the power that you gave me?
saved countless lives. And now, you're the only thing standing in between your world and unspeakable evil. And yet, for all of that, you've never been here.
Can't believe he's coming here. Oh, Wally, thank you.
To mention it.
Wait. I've been meaning to ask you, how do you feel?
Tired, but fine, I guess.
So, you don't notice anything different?
No.
I mean, when you're done, you can come talk to me if you're scared or you have questions about how your body's changing.
I think you're a little late for the puberty talk, Dad. I've seen the interview.
With letting his mother die. With deciding that his life was more valuable than hers.
You really think your mother would have wanted you to die for her? Not all the people the Flash saved as a result of that decision. What about them? Did their lives have value too?
I don't have to listen to this. I have to get home. I miss you so much.
What if I told you that she's proud of you? And of the man that you've become?
Who's telling me that the Speed Force are my mother?
I'm so glad you're back, because we're about to die. Wait, what? So...
I think I do.
How did I get here?
How did you do that?
Did that make any sense?
Perfect sense.
Alright.
And since we're on the subject of changing our minds about important things, you know that part where I told you I was going to leave Central City so that you could be the Flash without being concerned about me all the time? Don't forget all that. You're stuck with me. I'm not going anywhere. Kate
I'm gonna go out there, spend a moment speaking to my friends, and when I come back, you'll give me your answer. If you're still here, I'll know you've chosen to stay with me. But if you're not here, I'll know you've chosen your friends instead. And I will show you exactly as much mercy as I will show them when we next see each other. So, there you have it. I need to go.
My brothers and sisters, my friends, I've brought us to this new world which lay before us. Defenseless, ours for the taking. The humans think that this planet belongs to them. Whose world is this?
YouTube, this is your boy Chef Speaks. First up, I want to apologize for the late reaction. I was pretty damn busy yesterday. But let's get into this shit. Shout out to Kevin Smith for directing this episode. If you don't know who he is, he starred in the Clerks and the sequel, and he even directed and produced Cop Out, I believe. But let's get into this. I love this episode because, you know, it kicks off right where it left off. You know, Wally and Jesse were knocked unconscious by the Speed Force from the particle accelerator explosion, and we all were left wondering, how are they doing? You know, do they have powers now? And to answer your question, my answer to that is maybe. Now, I say maybe because, you know, there have been times where, even in the scene in the show, you actually see Joe drop his mug on purpose just to see if Wally has speedster reflexes. Whereas I think with Jessie, towards the end of the show, you see Flash give her a little jolt, you know, just to get her out of her consciousness. And they're all wondering, like, what the hell was that? Well, it's the Speed Force. And, you know, with all due respect, I honestly feel like that's what it was, you know, and I really appreciated this episode because, you know, not only did we see an extent of Cisco's powers, or I should say an advancement of his powers, we also see a resurrected metahuman. That's right, Tony, aka Girder. I know it makes me laugh because it reminds me of something that Bender said on Futurama. But anyway, also we get to see what the Speed Force is like. You know, within the Speed Force, we kept seeing remnants, or I should say mirages, of people in Barry's life. You know, first we see Joe at the Allen house the night of Nora Allen's murder. Then we see Iris. Then we see Henry. And, you know, then it all comes down to the fact where when Barry meets his mother, and they start reading the Tiny Dinosaur or something of that variation, to which he finally accepts his mother's death, which is something that he's been struggling, conflicted with for a very long time. If you've watched it from season 1 to season 2, you can honestly see he was still conflicted by that, and with a great reason too. I mean, you lost your mother at a very young age. It happened out of nowhere. You had to see her die, and then he had the one opportunity to save his mother. He didn't take it, which he also expressed in the episode as well. I felt like he should have took that opportunity to save his mother, but the Speed Force Mirage also told him that she was proud of him. You know, that he saved so many countless lives. And in order to leave this world, he had to leave with his power. You know, you could also see Cisco reaching out, asking him, you know, Barry, take my hand. You know, and he turned back. And the reason why he didn't, because the Speed Force told him if you came back now, you wouldn't have your powers, which I think is really fucked up. So he turned around and got his powers back. In order to get his powers back, he had to catch, in my opinion, a reflection of his former self, or in other words, the acceptance of his mother's death. You know, because it took a toll on him. And also, you see towards the end as well, you also see him and Iris meet up at her gravesite, her tombstone, and they discuss. And he basically came out with a newfound perspective, more mature, more confident. And he told her, "I don't know what life is gonna hurl at us. All I know is whatever happens, we're gonna get through it." You know, and you also hear Henry say that, you know when I said that I might just move away from Central City so you can worry less about me? Yeah, that's not happening. I'm staying right here. to support my son and be with my son. That's some pretty nice ass shit right there. Big ups to John Wesley Shipp and all the cast of The Flat.